What is your name, brother?
Razzle Dazzle.
We have to give him some. All right, listen, you don't get an auto blow, but I do want to give you $100, man, please.
What the hell?
Cash.
Razzle Dazzle doesn't need fucking money.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay. Of course.
Great form. Fuck
yeah.
That tracks.
He's on the motherfucking horse.
Thank you, Razzle Dazzle. Bro, it's you. Keep it,
Razzle
man.
Dazzle, do you have any other cool moves like that?
Yeah.
Because that was pretty cool.
Why you
Yeah, light a blunt.
Yeah.
I don't have a lighter, but yeah,
I got you, homie.
do it.
Do your moves.
Mark up a blunt and do cool moves. Yeah.
Whoa, he's doing your act, Casey.
Don't let Tony Hinchcliffe see this. Or Casey's out of a job.
You're strong, man.
What is up? It's the Orlando Show. I got a new fucking guest, new episode, and I got the legendary Razzle Dazzle here from good old Skankfest Zone. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing lovely, man. Appreciate you having me for
Yeah,
sure.
of course. This is awesome. I do got to start off. If you don't know, this guy made a killing at Skankfest with the homies. He was on the podcast Dad Meet with Mike Rainey, Shane Gillis, Sam Talent, Casey Rocket, Tim Butterly. Shout out the boys. And showed them really that NorCal flavor. I just think they weren't ready for how California you were, bro.
I brought that old base seasoning with me,
Dude,
man.
you were hitting the hyphy moves. You were hitting those
Yeah.
Mac Dre hyphy movement
Yeah.
moves, bro. They'd never seen that. That was new technology to them, bro.
that was probably very shocking for them to see someone just pull up and pop out.
Just
and
gig
do
on
something
him real
wild
quick.
like that, yeah.
In the A's hat, too. I got to respect.
Yeah.
You had the A's hat on. I was like, okay, that's big respect. That was hilarious. But we'll get into it. So how did this whole trip, how did this happen? How did you get to Skankfest?
Hey, I last minute flew out and met up with I want to say 3 of my homeboys that had already planned on going for I think it was the Saturday.
Yeah, it was like
the
a Saturday
show. Yeah, we only went for the Saturday show, but
Okay.
yeah, they were just like bugging me, telling me, yeah, pull up. I'm like, all right, if you say so. So I pulled up, and I didn't really know much about it.
Yeah.
I looked at the lineup though, and I recognized like T.J. Miller name.
Okay,
and, a
yeah.
couple-
Bigger comics.
yeah,
Yeah,
a
they
couple
get some
names.
big comics on that shit. Yeah,
And
totally.
I thought to myself, I was like, maybe I should go to this because I never been to a comedy show in my life. Like I never
Oh,
even-
no way.
Yeah, I never even been to like a.
What an intro.
That's
To
what I'm
get on
saying.
stage is fucking wild. Your first
I-
time going to
yeah.
anything.
I'd never been to a comedy club, and they were like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're gonna have fun with this. Like, just come
Have
through."
some
I'm
good
like, all right.
times,
So
yeah.
I pull up, and I want to say how I got up on there was really like on some random, like, just Mike came out and asked all the
Mike
cats
Rainey,
that were
yeah.
Mike Rainey came out and asked all the cats that were still waiting to get into that certain auditorium who has a bitch wife. So I raised my hand.
That's such a Mike Rainey thing to do. Just be like, who has a bitch wife out here? And everyone's like, me.
Because that was what they were asking the audience inside.
That's hella funny.
But I want to say I didn't know that.
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah.
So I'm outside. So even when he came out and he asked that and I raised my hand hella quick, he was like, "You come on." And I'm like, "All right, for sure." So I started walking.
my
with
time
him.
for fame,
Yeah, I'm
baby.
thinking in my head like, bro, I just signed myself up for something that I don't even know is what it is. And so when I got in there, yeah, they lost it. They called me Jason Mewes. Everybody called me.
Oh, yeah, because of the hair. Oh, yeah,
Everybody calls me that. You know.
That's all.
That's always been a joke to me forever since I've had long hair. But yeah, just first glance of them seeing me seeing them, I knew they lost. They already were like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, they don't know the, like, NorCal flavor that people have. Like, it's a culture shock when you come to, like, the Bay Area.
I'm not gonna hate on no comedians from the Bay at all, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some of the Bay Area cats are a little too hood for the comedy scene.
Well, they'll fight somebody.
sometimes.
Yeah, you can't do a roast battle with hood dudes. They'll beat the fuck out of people.
That's what I'm
They'll
saying,
start
bro.
throwing hands. You can't. Oh, God. Yeah.
It's just,
that couldn't go well.
It
yeah.
somewhat becomes obnoxious sometimes, where you know the it's forced humor.
Well, yeah, the thing in comedy
what I
is,
mean?
is you get forced jokes, and then you can't get mad if someone makes fun of you. That's like a
Exactly.
big thing in comedy. It's all good. It's all love. Like, taking it the wrong way, you shouldn't be in the industry, low-key.
Yeah, you should have stayed out the kitchen. You know?
Yeah, it was too hot. So were you nervous right when you got on stage?
I made sure not to look at the crowd. I'll be honest. With you.
Yeah, I noticed you were kind of looking at them the whole clip. I'll have the
just-
clip in the beginning.
I just focused on them, made sure to like not put myself in that like overwhelmed feeling, you know.
Yeah.
And then after like a few minutes, like I noticed they were fucking with me.
Yeah, they were cool,
like,
yeah.
They're like really chopping it up with me, like trying to ask me questions and shit. So once I seen like they're like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep him up here for a minute. So I finally looked at the crowd and I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of
Oh,
people,
you right?
bruh.
Oh, yeah, that's scary, bro.
And then I said, you know what?
I gotta dance on them.
Yeah, I'm loaded. I'm loaded
gotta
right
hit
now.
it.
Let me just shock all of them.
Let
at
me hit
one
them with
time.
the dance
Yeah.
moves, bro. You hit them with, and they were, bro. I saw dudes' faces that were like,
Yeah.
like that were like the scream mask, bro. Dudes were shocked. It was hilarious.
You was there.
No, I saw the clip.
oh,
I
okay,
see,
yeah.
dude. It was on there. It was on Dad Meets episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so. I have the clip, and I'll put it in before this.
Oh,
but,
bro,
dude, it
the-
was so funny.
The day
They
that
were
my-
all so shocked, bro. They were so
puzzled,
shocked.
puzzled, bro. My homeboy told me, he's like,
Yeah.
they recorded that. And I was
Yeah.
like, no way.
Yep.
And
I have
they're
the
like,
clip.
They're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, you're gonna be on YouTube. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, you lying,
No,
bro. Like,
for real.
and then when I seen myself on the YouTube, I was like, there's no way. bro.
Yeah, and it's so funny because you're so confident the whole time. You know, it's you're just yourself.
I just treated
Bro.
it like it was me and the homies.
When you hit them with Razzle Dazzle,
Oh.
everyone cried laughing, bro.
Oh,
I was
for sure.
so where did that come from? Was
That's
that in
a
the moment, or is that what people like?
I'll tell you, yeah. I used to work Whole Foods for 4 years in the,
Oh,
meat,
no
in
way.
the meat department. So I was like a meat clerk, but I mean, they taught me how to like break down basically everything.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
My homeboy that I worked with there, he was an older cat named Sancho, and when I met him, when he got there, we actually knew some mutual people.
Okay.
So we kind of clicked right off the bat.
That's
but
cool.
He was older than me.
Oh,
he was
okay,
probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
50 something, 50, 55,
Mhm.
54, something like that. And over time, you know, we all got the little Bluetooth speaker, and everybody's fighting over what they want to listen to.
Oh yeah.
Me and Sancho love oldies. You know,
Of course. Yeah, hell yeah.
and classics like just what I want to call it, like just smooth like
Old school hip hop, low key.
yeah,
Yeah.
not necessarily hip hop. I want to say like Tower of Power, like groove,
Oh,
like
okay.
groove.
Oh,
groove and
okay.
shit, you know?
Yeah. Kind of R&B.
Yeah, kind of
okay.
old school groovy stuff, you know. And so he picked up on me playing songs that he was like, bro, how do you know? this?" You know? But I
That's
just
funny.
happened to do my research, and my parents and stuff too. They showed me a lot of older artists and whatnot.
That's
so
awesome.
He was like, you got something, bro. Like you, anytime I knew he was there before me, I'd pull up acting a fool, just
yeah.
because he'd see me from, you know, or where I'm coming through the back. He'd be like, God damn, bro. Like, and one day he was like, I got you, bro. You're Razzle Dazzle. And I was like,
You're like, God damn it. I guess I'm just gonna have to run with it.
I was like, that's the nickname that you want to give me and shit. He's like, bro, that's the only thing I could think of when I think about you, because you're doing unexpected shit at
Always,
random
yeah,
times, you
yeah.
know, and
So
you always
hitting them with
trying
the
to be
razzle
positive and
dazzle.
shit.
Yeah.
So it's like I like to think of it like he kind of birthed that for me, and
Yeah.
I've been trying to carry it on because he had passed away.
Oh no, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had
man.
passed like 2-3 months ago now.
Oh man,
So,
that's like a superhero origin story. Like you got your name, and the dude passes away, and then you just gotta fucking take that shit forward.
If I could have, I would have brought his ass with me because he
to
was
like
a riot.
and
Bro.
shit.
No,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying.
Oh,
Just
okay, yeah, to the
the
pod. I
homie
mean, hell yeah.
Sancho himself was a riot. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
well, he was a player for sure. I mean, older cat had just had the game, you know, and could talk to anybody.
Oh yeah, that's
and
awesome.
he'd mess with anybody too, like as in like, you know, trolling a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
just had-
exactly. But,
not
that,
in
that's a
mean
friendly
in
way
a
of
fun way.
hanging out. It's telling someone that yeah, you're hanging out with them.
Yeah, I used to piss him off all the time because he's a little older. We used to all call him dad and shit. He'd get hella mad. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
younger cats and whatnot. But yeah, he gave me the name. I took it. I've been rocking with it. I mean, I got other nicknames and whatnot. People, you know, I got a lot of people call me all kinds of different nicknames and whatnot. Because I feel like I leave an impression on people once they get to know me and shit. They're like, white boy with the long hair talking and acting like this. Like, nah, I'm not talking and acting. No way. It's
Yeah,
just
that's how I
was.
am. That's why they were so shocked at Skankfest. I feel like because you're just
Yeah.
that's you.
Yeah, I
No ifs,
kinda,
ands, or buts about it. Yeah.
it made me want to like maybe fly out there one time and just go out and about and see how people kind of
Yeah, they'll notice. I mean,
bro, anywhere I go, they could tell I'm not from there.
true. Yeah. Oh, in
Anywhere
the
I
East
go.
Coast, that's the thing is that
Yeah.
if you have that West Coast, NorCal kind of Bay Area flavor, the East Coast doesn't know what to do with that.
They don't know.
They're like, what the fuck? They're literally like, what the fuck? It's crazy. So, what city are you from?
I was born El Camino Hospital in Mountain View.
Okay.
And my parents were split up before I was born.
Okay.
So I never experienced my parents together. They lived, separately. So my whole childhood, I went from my mom's to my dad's every other weekend and whatnot. So she lived over there in Union City, like I was saying.
Yeah.
On that side of the water, and then my pops stayed in like Sunnyvale, Mountain View area.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got to grow up on both sides, kind of.
Familiar with the Bay Area,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, you get to go all around different communities, different types of people. That's how I feel with football too. Is that in football you're around a lot of different people, a lot of different family backgrounds, a lot of different financial backgrounds. So
Yes.
I feel like in football or sports in general, you make friendships with kids you might not have known otherwise, you know,
Yes.
if you had not had a common goal on a team or whatever it is, So I always love that about football, that kids of different backgrounds can all hang out. And the Bay Area is like that too.
It's
all people of different backgrounds
variety.
just kind of chilling. Yeah.
It's a variety. I mean, you can go anywhere in the Bay Area and you're gonna get a different,
Flavor of people.
situation.
Yeah, for real.
Everywhere. But I love it. I love it out here.
Yeah, so what are your future plans? Are you gonna are you trying to parlay this into comedy? Are you trying to make music? What are the future plans with this Razzle Dazzle?
I know everybody keeps asking me.
It's a big question.
Like we were talking about earlier, I would love to, get my feet wet into that scene of comedy. But
Yeah.
like we were talking about earlier, I don't ever want to try to force, like you said, jokes or comedy or humor. It's like
Yeah.
I would want to find something that's what is it called, improv or something like that?
Yeah, you could do improv or acting even, get into comedic acting. They have shit like that for on stage.
'Cause I like playing characters. I don't know what it is, bro.
That's
I
fun.
just,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit
I can see
mean,
that. That's
Razzle
hilarious.
I am Razzle, but I'm saying I would love to dress up as some crazy professor, and
Yeah, something. Okay, yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you mean now.
Put
Kind of
me in-
sketches kind of thing. Yeah,
put me in
yeah.
a sketch or some shit. I'm gonna act wild,
Well, shit, all those Philly guys kind of do sketches, so fucking you never
Yeah.
know. They're always so. I think if you make a trip out there, you never know what could happen. I mean, I'm trying to do that too with comedy, low key.
I dig it.
But so
Yeah, hit
so
me.
so after Mike Rainey shows how we met, I hit Razzle Dazzle's blunt, and that was fucking wild. So I got high as shit. But when did you start smoking the ganja?
Man, I'll tell you right now, I never ever really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
My homeboy, one day, I was about 14.
Yeah, it's about when it's about when it starts.
I actually inhaled the blunt. Before that, I was a little,
okay. So you would keep it in your cheeks before, just
man, I was too,
pause. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
camera
know, shit. I was too nervous because I want to say my parents or my mom, not necessarily my pops, my mom. She had already done all that, so she'd pick up on it
She knew, yeah,
right
yeah,
away.
yeah,
You feel
right.
me? And I just didn't want to deal with all that shit. So
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, one day I'm in the garage late night. My homeboy rolled up a blunt,
You're
and I smoked it, bro. I'll tell you right now, I went straight to my freezer and got one of them French Red Baron French.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Threw
Murked
that
that
thing
shit.
in, dude,
Ate
it-
that thing in 5 minutes probably.
I
Murked
said,
that thing.
man,
down.
I said, I
I'm
don't know
high
what
as
this
fuck.
is. Yeah, but
That's
I'm
the munchies
just,
right there, man. Munchies are smacking you around.
I'm just out of my mind, but I'm hungry and shit. So I didn't smoke for 2 years. So the rest of me being 14 and 15, I didn't smoke. I didn't
yeah.
want to. I actually didn't like it.
Uh-huh.
And then I think I tried it again 16 or something like that. Older homeboy was
Okay,
here
yeah.
smoke again, but not as much. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
don't
you
get
know?
too blitzed. Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
we-
Feel the effect.
me
Don't
and
just
my
get
homie.
crazy. Yeah.
14 smoking a whole
Yeah,
blunt.
you're gonna
you know?
die.
So, I'm just
You're gonna
out of
question
my
everything,
mind.
bro.
Yeah.
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 My
I'm
first time was 12 with my cousins, and it was,
See,
yeah, it was crazy. And then I didn't through high school just because of football, because I was like, I gotta fucking stay focused, bro. And
That's
then
what it
you
is.
get in college and you're like, oh, everyone's.
That's what it is. There's a time and place for it. I
Yeah,
wanna
exactly.
say-
I feel like stoners too. Joe Rogan talks about this, how the stigma of stoners being lazy kind of makes real stoners work harder.
Yes.
That's kind of how I started this pod, low key.
Yeah.
I was just a stoner that was like, let me try some shit. Let
Yes.
me start doing something. Fuck it. So it's one of those things where have
We're
you
in the
been
Bay.
pretty consistent through your life?
Smoking?
Yeah.
I smoke in the morning and the nighttime.
Okay.
I'm not really too crazy on during the day because, like you said, we're older now. We got things to handle and whatnot.
Yeah, you can't be going to your job or even shit like that. Just picking up your kid, just fucking high as shit.
Nah,
Yeah, it's not a
bro.
good idea. Yeah, you got a time and a place. Bro, my mom's a kindergarten teacher. She has had parents come in with cookies T-shirts and
Oh,
be
yeah?
high as shit. And my mom's
yeah?
like, bro, what are you?
That's nothing, bro. I got.
God damn it.
I mean, I'm not trying to say no names and put nobody
No,
on blast,
yeah,
but I'm
you
gonna
don't gotta
tell you
put
right
no
now,
one's
bro.
name.
I got people that I know with kids. They smoke in front of them in the car, all that shit too. And I'm like, I ain't gonna judge you, but man, I'd love to advise you. Like, you can't be doing that kind
It's
of stuff.
just
But that's regular now, though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, though.
with
Like,
with weed being a lot bigger. Yeah. My
Like you
mom
saying,
sees that
it's
pretty
regular now.
regularly.
You
It's
feel me?
Justin Jacoby. Yes.
I don't know all
That
the
was-
names and whatnot,
yeah,
but
yeah.
my homeboys, they do,
Uh,
and they invite me over to watch them. And
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, because you said you're 26, I'm 33. Back when I was like younger, all my family would get together to watch Tyson fight.
Oh yeah.
So we'd have house parties
for the Tyson
for the
fights and
Tyson
shit.
fight,
Yep.
and I feel like that like went away for a while.
Yeah,
'Cause,
you're
I mean,
right.
you had De La Hoya and you had Canelo and whatnot, but like
Yeah,
no one,
not
none
as
of,
big.
Yeah, none of the homies really getting together, like
Nah.
really throwing a whole barbecue,
Yeah.
kick it just for the fight.
And
I
now the
miss
UFC, that's
We kinda been
fucking-
doing that.
Yeah, I do.
It's
I've been
fun.
doing that my whole life. That's how I started watching the sport when I was like 8 with my dad.
Yeah.
And I just have always loved it. And it's, now the homies in high school, college, you always get together, watch and they're crazy. It's funny seeing someone who's never watched it and it's a good card and they're like, bro, this sport's crazy.
I like watching the girls fight, bro.
It's, dude,
Hey, the
they've
girls-
gotten very skilled in the last few years. There's some badasses that are women, bro. Like, did you hear about the Asian chick that's a doctor?
Yes.
Dude, she's a doctor. Her parents didn't know she fought. That's
Damn.
insanity.
And the other Asian cat that just had to do some time in the military.
yeah, Doo-Ho
and
Choi.
And then get out, bro. He whomped that
Yeah,
other
he
cat.
beat the. I forget
Bruh.
who he fought, but Doo-Ho
But he
Choi's
did
a
it
dog.
real militant
Yep.
though. Like
he was real
I like-
boxer. Yeah.
but he was calm.
Yep.
You feel me? I was like, that's a cat I would not want to fight.
Oh
for sure.
hell no! And they're just very calculated. Every move means something. They're
That's
not
what I'm
wasting
saying.
any energy. They're not throwing big ass.
That
looping
fight was
shots.
dope. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that fight. For
That
sure.
fight, he beat the shit out of that poor man. He fucked him up. I'm sure that guy didn't like it. I'm sure whoever he was
yeah,
fighting
and then
was
my
not having a
homeboys
good time.
we're talking about the other cat that like retired, and like they asked him like, what are you gonna do after this? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That was
happens
sad,
with a lot.
bro.
Yeah, and because the thing is with fighting, and I'm from someone who's not a fighter, but whatever.
I mean, you are.
But I've trained, but like
You feel me?
it takes. Like, to be a pro fighter, it takes
Right.
everything. So when you're done, you're like, what the fuck do I do? Because you got to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You got to be a world-class kickboxer. You got to box like a motherfucker. You got to, wrestle like a fucking Russian out with Khabib and all them. Like, you have to dedicate your life to that shit. So when they come out, they're like, what do I do? They have
That's
no
what I'm
other
saying.
skills.
Yeah, man.
It's sad. But I will bring up, so in the famous clip from Skankfest, you were wearing an A's hat.
Yeah.
So shout out.
Oh yeah.
But what do you think about them leaving, bro?
It's the people, whoever's in charge.
Yeah.
They're trying to take away everything
From Oakland, yeah.
that is like a big part of us in the Bay Area, so they can get us out and the new people in. That's really.
Oh yeah, gentrification type shit. Yeah,
I really feel that way.
with
I
Oakland
really
and
feel like.
everything, yeah. Dude, the Raiders leaving was so sad too,
man.
bro. That clip of Marshawn Lynch dancing with his dreads everywhere, like that to me is Oakland.
Beast
And
mode.
like they took that shit away.
Beast
It's so crazy for Vegas too, for a fucking whore of a city, basically. That like
money, dog.
it's all money, and
It's
then
all money.
they don't even sell out that new arena. Like every Raider game is a home game for the other team. Like it's not even they're not even showing out.
We have a lot of Bay Area people, I think, that live in Vegas though.
Yeah, they moved
Yeah,
out there. I can
yeah,
see that,
yeah.
but like they're just Oakland would be. I'm sure you've seen the old Coliseum when they were playing.
They
That
took
shit
the-
was packed every time.
We're on the Wayway every day. They
Yeah.
took all the flags down.
Yeah.
So like it just looks like a nobody's stadium.
Yeah, it's crazy, and like that place was packed out every time. Every
Yeah.
time.
Well,
You
they
never
were.
had attendance
I'll
issues.
give it to them, bro. They were complaining at like its location, like right in front or right by the
Yeah.
BART station, like too much stuff with bad stuff was happening. So
Oh yeah, a lot of
the,
like
the
crackheads
fans,
and shit. Yeah.
the fans that aren't hip to Oakland, they didn't want to go to the games
Yeah,
because they didn't want to deal with all that shit. you
And
know?
that Oakland platform going to the stadium, it's cool if you're from the Bay,
That's
but
what
if
I'm
you're
saying.
not from here,
That shit's
that's
lit.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of scary if you're not from
Yeah.
here. That's some shit the Philly dudes would be like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this?" And you're like, "Bro, come on." Well,
We
Bart
did-
in general.
Yeah,
man.
we did conversate with Mike a little bit about the city after that show.
Oh, yeah,
and just
yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking about the city. I was
Yeah.
like, well, where'd you go? Did you go down Turk or anything like that?
Right,
Sixth
yeah.
Street. He's like, nah. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good thing you didn't, because
That shit's crazy. Yeah, don't go the the Tenderloin if you're a tourist. Don't go to the TD. Try to stay away from all that.
Tenderloin activities, baby.
No fentanyl. No.
Say no to the fentanyl.
say no, bro.
I call it confetti, man, because it's a party for a minute, but then it's over in a minute.
It's sad, bro. It's sad. I did a joke about this at my show. Like, just seeing
That shit had me dying.
30 people, bro, just like,
Yeah,
God damn. Like,
that's every day.
I do kind of just want to, like, fuck it, come on, bro. Come on. But, you know, it is
It's
what
like
it
cow
is.
tipping, but with fentanyl
Crackhead
people.
tip,
Yeah.
fentanyl.
Hey, that joke you did make about Batman car.
Bro, that's true.
Listen to this shit though.
Yeah.
4 days ago, whatever it was, bro. We're working in the city. We're at someone's house. We come out, they bipped the van.
Oh,
And
I
they
hear
took-
about that all the
Yeah, they
time.
took my shit.
Oh,
I had
I'm sorry to
some
hear
things in
that.
the car. Nothing that like was, I will never get over. But man, bro, like
It's annoying.
I hate y'all, bro.
Whoever bipped his car,
I
fuck
hate
you,
y'all, bro.
bro. That's some bullshit.
Y'all really need to find something better to do, man.
Yeah. Improve your lives. But all right, so this will be kind of the end. So promote your shit, promote where people can find you, what you're gonna do next, type shit.
My Instagram is gonna be the Real Razzle Dazzle, and then all the words are separated by underscore. I
There we
want to
go.
say. You can holler at me on there. I'm working on more, trying to get more content on YouTube and whatnot.
For sure.
This is new to me, so
Same.
I mean, show me some love. I'll show it back, but it's all appreciation for just having a good time and
Hell yeah.
having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? It's, if you ain't having fun with it, you gotta find something else to do.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hell yeah.
man.
So I appreciate
But
it,
this
bro.
my guy right here. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
Me?
Razzle Dazzle, the boy, man. I appreciate you coming down. Hell
Much
yeah.
love, doggy.
Come out to some of the next shows. I'm sure Razzle Dazzle will come out to my next comedy show, so be there. Come say what's up, and peace, motherfucker.
Pull up.